Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be the new mods for February 22nd of 2021. If this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome to the new mods for February 22nd of 2021. So first off, as always, we're going to start with a couple updates, and if you're looking for a specific mod, you can go ahead and skip ahead to it down below in the YouTube slider bar. I'm not going to put any timestamps up because most of the stuff today is equipment. There's no new vehicles and there's only one placeable. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump into the updates. So first is to the UMZ 6KL by Farm. Next is to the tow bar holder and tow bar by Blendart and TT Check Modding. Then to Combine Experience by Yumi, and then Lumberjack by Loki79. And again, I'm not going to read off the change logs down below. Feel free to pause if you'd like to read those. And continuing from there, we have updates to the Open Chicken Coop by LSMT Modding Team. We have an update to the Large Machine Hall by Neuroxy. An update to the Imbus Booth by Omatana. An update to the Big Bags XXL by SN Modding. And then continuing from there, we also have updates to the Krokowayek, I'm probably saying that wrong, Z437 by JMZ VNS FDG2, and then update to the Case IH Easy Rise in New Holland by Miyato Modding and JA Modding, an update to the Lizard Tank 40 by Sluchice Modding, I can't say that, jeez, and an update to the Lizard Grubber 2.5M by Cam US and Chassis. And then we also have updates to Wither Farms by Missy B, and an update to the mod test map by Ninja Kurt. Now the mod test map changelog was too big to fit on here. And then the last one on there, the Farmtech Superfex by B Gamer 003, I believe is a new release. Well, it does have a lot of downloads on there. It didn't have a changelog regardless. And looking at it, actually it might have actually been a console release, the PSE 12.5B, and if it is, that was 24 slots, but I'm not sure on that one, so that might have been a console release. But anyhow, continuing from there, we also got a new mod to just the console today. Console release, the Lizard SD30 3M seater is going to run you 7 slots if you're downloading that on console. But without further ado, we are going to go ahead and jump into some of the new mods. First off, we got a couple of new maps today. First is the Jazz Minnow map by Bartso NV3. I'll be doing a map tour to show that off later on, and it also a new map by Kaz64 called Rustic Acres. So I'll also be showing that off later on today. So feel free to stay tuned to the channel so you don't miss out on those. But without further ado, we're going to jump into the rest of the new mods for the day. Alright, first up we have the WCM UMM/EX. This is by Woodcraft Modding. This is 3.91 megabytes to download, and this is for all platforms. This is going to run you 4 slots if you are on console. And yeah, so let's go ahead and jump into this here. This does require the Excavator Liber 902 pack by Black Sheep Modding. In the store, this is going to be found under Forestry Equipment. All the way down at the end, this guy here, 19,000 to buy, and again, it only hooks up to those two as far as I can tell. I'm not sure what else you'd want to hook it up to, but you have an option here for the Hitachi or the Liber. So there you go. I did download the Liber pack and installed it right here, but this essentially is like a stump remover, grinder. So B to turn it on here. I can take down this tree if I want to. Oop, if I can actually get it. So it seems to work fair to take out trees if you want it to as well. There you go, knock that down. Or you can, of course, angle it down and just take out stumps with it. Kind of up to you, but it does seem to do the job. It's a little bit sure, at least. Slowly taking out the stump. But there you go. That is the WCM UMM/EX. Next up, we have the CCT 2700. This is by GDB. This is 7.20 megabytes to download, and this is for all platforms. If you are on console, this trailer is going to run you 5 slots. And if we go into the store here, under, let's scooch over to low loaders here, $2,700 to buy it. If I go in here, there's no customization. You get what you get. So we hop out. It's mainly designed, I would say, to hook up to vehicles, as it doesn't really hook up well to tractors. It sits usually pretty high. I mean, a small tractor, I'm sure it'd be fine. We open up the help menu. It does have tension straps. Oh, maybe not, actually. No, it doesn't have tension straps. That's my bed there. X to unfold it. Drops down the tailgate there. X to fold it back up. But otherwise, you're good to go. You got a little trailer. That might be exactly what you're looking for. But lights. Actually, good lights on it. Nice little kind of running lights there. Don't see any brake lights. but you do have those running lights on there. So if that's what you're looking for, there you have it. That is the CCT 2700. Next up, we have the wheel loader warning sign. This is by FSM Creations. This is 0.7 megabytes to download, and this is for all platforms. This will run you one slot if you're on console. In the store, this is going to be found under, oh goodness, it was under weights, I believe, if I remember correctly. Yep, there we are. Loader warning sign, $900 to buy. If we go into here, you can adjust the main color to, well, whatever you'd like on there. And that does add $1,000 to the price, so over doubles the price. Now, it is designed to go on the back of wheel loaders, as it would indicate, but I did test it out on this because I was curious. And it does hook up. Doesn't look great, maybe, but it does hook up on there. Let's see, I can adjust it up and down, holding down the center mouse button. Let's see, left control B to change driving. Nope, that's for the tractor. Never mind. I thought maybe it switched the arrow or something. Show type of cargo. Oh no, that's a different mod. Let's see what else we have here. Lights. 1, 2, 3. Beacons. Turns the beacons on. I'm kind of disappointed it doesn't have those arrows flashing. Could be something I'm doing wrong for sure, but I'm kind of a little bit disappointed in that. But there you go. That is the wheel loader warning sign. There we go. It does look like it has a hitch on the back as well, so be aware of that. Next up, we have these. These are the 3 weights pack with color selection. These are by Keras. These are 2.77 megabytes to download, and they are for all platforms. They're each three slots if you're on console. There are 3 of them. I only put the big one and the small one out. Under wheel lights, if we go into the store, we can take a look at them here. So we have an 800 kilogram weight for $800, a 1,000 kilogram weight for $1,000, 1,200 for $1,200. If I go into here, like it advertises, you can adjust the color a little bit on there. It's a little bit disappointing. I'm hoping you can do more colors. Yeah, there's not very many color options in there. It'd be more fun if you had all sorts of stuff in there you can do, but anyhow, there you are. Those are the 1,200, 800, and 1,000 kilogram weights from the 3 weights pack. All right, next up, we have these seed pallets. These are by Mapper's Paradise. These are 0.47 megabytes to download, and they are for PC and Mac players only. So these do have some nice little Hornstar Farms, Iowa, nice little emblems on them, but these are found in the store under Pallets. Scroll over here, $16.50 for 2,100 liters, which is definitely cheaper than the base game ones, but I know there are cheaper options out there. But there you go. So if you wanted to buy those, you very well could. Good detail to them, but in essence, it is a seed pallet. So there you go, these seed pallets. Next up, we have the BOMET MUSCA. This is by Danio Mods. This is 5.9 megabytes to download, and this is for PC and Mac players only. If we go into the store here, these are found. Where are we at here? They're under subsoilers. It says there's a lot of them listed out on the ModHub, but I believe it's just all customizations of this one. Runs at 7 miles per hour. 3 meters, it says, is the working width, and 128 horsepower required there. But I believe we can adjust that in here if I'm not mistaken. So main color, first off, you can adjust that if you'd like to. But I'm going to put it back to the gray. So down here under configuration, you have the U4763. We have the U476. We have the U4761. And the U4763 again. So this is the one I've gone for, but that does look like it would be wider than, maybe that's the 3 meters and the other one's like a 2 meter. I'm not sure on that. Gauge wheels, yes or no. And then harrow, yes or no. So I've gone with the harrow and the gauge wheels on the one I have out here. There you go. But it should, a subsoiler essentially should provide a cultivated state on a field while doing the work that a plower would need to be done on a field, if that makes any sense. But there you go. It is working, doing exactly what it should do. Take out some of this stuff here, but there you go. That is the BOMET MUSCA by Danio Mods. All right, now we're starting to get into some new harvesters here. So we have the Lizard C120. This is by Agri Mods. This is 8.81 megabytes to download, and this is for all platforms. This is a forage harvester. This is going to be found in the store under, oh goodness, it was under forage harvesters in tools here. Forage harvester headers down here at the very end. The C120 requires 40 horsepower, 1 meter working width, 6 miles per hour. I believe you can up that to maybe 2, depending. I'm not sure how you'd look at it on here, but main color you can adjust to green if you'd like, which I've done. Tension belts, you can do original or tension belts. So there you go. Single row with PTO, single row with the belt, double row PTO, double row with the belt, which is what I've gone with. So I don't know if that bumps it up. That looks like about 1 meter though. So maybe the other one's half a meter. But we've done with the double here. It doesn't quite fit on this wide of a tractor. As you can see, it's a little bit close, but we'll go ahead and test it out. Your options basically for it are you can adjust the pipe around, it looks like, but I have it as set to pipe out which that's pipe in. So O to put the pipe out. V to lower the header down, B to turn it on, and we should be able to harvest through some corn here. Oh, there we go. It's starting to work. Let me put it up a little bit. There we go. You got to get it just right, apparently, for whatever trailer you're using, but there we are. It is throwing it in there some of the time. Right there, maybe. That's a little frustrating. It'd be nice if that didn't have to happen, but there we go. Let's see here. We'll lift that back up. B to turn. Yep, no, we can lift it back up. Is it lifted up? There we go. Lift it back up. But there you go. I think that's a cool little setup there. I think it would work much better if you had smaller equipment, but it also does have that trailer hitch on the back. So I can. Looks like mostly just pin trailers, but I can do that if I want to add them on there. So nice little bod. I like that. So there you go. That is the Lizard C120, and this is for all platforms. I think I forgot to mention that, and it's 8 slots if you are on console. So before I forget that, there you go. That's the Lizard C120. Next up, we have this. This is the Fahr M66T Trailed Combine. This is by Modelicher, Amsalmel, and Urson Rayner. I probably said all of those wrong. I do apologize. This is 10.66 megabytes to download, and this is for PC and Mac players only. So this is going to be found in the store. Now, even though this isn't its own piece of equipment, it's actually found under vehicles, under harvesters. So if we scroll down to the very end here, here it is, 2,750 to buy, runs at 2.5 meters, holds 1,700 liters of these crop types. Now, it does say it harvests corn, but it's not a corn style header, so we'll try that. We have some corn out here. 40 horsepower required, runs at 4 miles per hour. We go into here, you can do straw divider small or straw divider big. So a couple different options in there, but pretty cool little setup here. We hop in it, open up the help menu. Left mouse button is going to adjust the header if you want. And you can hear kind of a, let me turn up, I want to turn it way up for you guys. So if we unfold it, you'll hear this noise. X unfold. Kind of like a rusty piece of equipment unfolding there, so that's pretty cool. I like that quite a bit. Let me turn that volume back down a little bit so it's not too wild. Now again, you can turn straw swath on or off, I believe. Let's see here. Actually, I'm not seeing an option for it, but it does look like it has a straw swath. Though this soy is not going to have a straw swath for us anyways, but V to lower it down, B to turn it on. And again, only 4 miles an hour. You can hire a worker to do this if you'd like to, but there you go. It is harvesting as it should. Looks like it would put a straw swath out if it, if it allowed it. So O to put the pipe out if you'd like. I love how kind of rickety it sounds when you're doing anything on it. All right, let's go ahead and clear out that wheat. Let's go try the corn because I am curious about that. V to lower it down, B to turn it back on. Let's go ahead and see if it is going to harvest the corn. And it is not going to harvest the corn. So though it says it's going to harvest corn, it does not appear to be harvesting corn. So just be aware of that. But there you go. That is the Fahr M66T Trailed Combine, or Trailed Harvester. Next up, and our last piece of equipment today, is the Farmtech Superfex. This is the one that showed up as an update, but it may or may not be. It might actually be I'm not sure. Let's take a look at it in the store here. It might actually be a console release, but I'm not 100% sure, and I haven't taken a look at it. Yeah, I don't think it is. Maybe it is. But anyhow, let me know down in the comments. But there's 2 options in this pack. You have the Superfex 600 and the Superfex 800. This will hold 7,000 liters. This will hold 12,500. Now, it does hold all these crop types, which is pretty sweet, though it does work as a manure spreader. So if you have manure in it, you can spread manure. Has a 9 meter working width for this one. This one's also 9 meters. 44 horsepower required, and then this one requires 64 horsepower, and they both run at 12 miles an hour. We open up into this one. We can do capacity 6,000, and then trailers is going to give you that 7,000 liter capacity. Always it's just 3,000. Then you have some various wheel setups on here, so a couple different options in there. Main color, you can adjust any of those. Design color to any of those. So there you go. I like that. Actually, that kind of galvanized steel look to it. And if we hop over to the Superfex 800, 10,500 in this configuration, then you can bump it up to 12,500 using that. Similar, actually I think they're the same tire options on there. Main color you can adjust to anything on there. Design color, you also have that as well. It does say zinc, but whatever. I'm going to say galvanized. Anyhow, so I did test it out. It does have wheat in it right now, but it's not allowing me to do anything. Now it does say hire worker, which I'm assuming it's not going to spread wheat or do anything. I'm not sure what he's going to do. but it just seems like he'll just drive on forever. Now if I back up a little bit here, left control I to unload here. Just seems to dump like a normal trailer. Now I'm gonna see if I fill it with manure, if it will now allow me to. Higher. It's not allowing me to do that. Now it did show up under manure spreader, so let's see. We might actually have to have the different configurations. So I'm wondering about that. If we go in the store again, let's take a look back under those. I'm betting that this has that configuration though, even if you go, oh no, if you go trailer, see, it takes it away from you. So okay, I bet you that's the issue there. So you have to have it in the one configuration, but still nice. You can have a 10,500 liter manure spreader and you can kind of bump it around and do what you want to do. So that is pretty nice that you can do that with that. So there you go. That is the Farmtech Superfex. Next up for you guys, I have a script mod. This is called Fillable Vehicle Info. This is by Zayuta. This is 17 kilobytes to download, and as with all script mods, it is for PC and Mac players only. So this is, it says displays the type of cargo and filling level and nearby, up to 100 meters for fillable vehicles. It says to activate the function, hold the left Alt button. So I wonder if I have to be in a vehicle to actually activate it, because it does show up there. Left Alt. Oh, okay, so you have to be in a vehicle, but you can see it, and it shows you kind of all the different things. Diesel, it has air in there as well. Diesel exhaust fluid, manure. It's showing all sorts of different things for harvesters and everything. So pretty nifty, actually, if you wanted to take a look at a couple of things. I actually think that's a pretty nifty mod to have. So there you go. That is the Fillable Vehicle Info. All right, next up in our final mod for the day is the Polish Cowshed. This is by Carol. This is 9.40 megabytes to download, and this is for all platforms. This is found in the store. If we go under placeables, under animal pens, all the way down to the very end. There we go. Polish Cowshed, 70,000 to buy, holds 50 cows, and it's $50 a day in maintenance. So if we take a look at it right here, let's take a look, see if we can't find the trigger for cows. Go into here. Ooh, I'm not sure. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Left click to put those guys in there. That's kind of cool. Let's go around this side here. There should be a, I mean, I'm assuming there's a way to put them in. Yep, there's 50 cows there. Various triggers through there. But that one in here is pretty cool to be able to add and remove cows. So depending on whether or not you have cows in there actively at the time or not, you can go ahead and click that to maybe, you know, just for a role play aspect, you could do that. But there you go. That is the Polish Cowshed by Carol. So anyhow, if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching.